here's my issue. I'm a Jewish American, and I'm very concerned about the amount of rhetoric we're hearing coming out of Congress. I expect this kind of anti-Semitism from the extreme right. I don't expect it from the extreme left. And as a long-term Democrat, I'm very concerned that this party is walking away from me. And I'd like to know what you personally can do in Congress to lower the rhetoric and get us back on a civil discourse where we can discuss issues without making it inflammatory. The second part is, what should we do as constituents working with you in your office to ensure that this type of hatred, this type of cancer is removed from our society?
Something that we obviously have heard a lot about in recent weeks. And it's not just anti-Semitism, it's Islamophobia, it's racism, it is all kinds of hate and bigotry in all its forms. There are a number of folks who are really, who are trying to divide us and for their own political ends. Not always, and it's not necessarily the right or the left. Sometimes it's foreign governments that are just trying to divide us. So there are many groups that are trying to divide, to pit one against another. Now, what I have seen here in Northern Virginia growing up is that we have a very diverse community. One of the things that makes me, I go to the Adams Center a lot, and I go to the various synagogues as well. But one of the things that I find so heartwarming is that the Adams Center shares space with one of our local synagogues. Only in America would you see that happen. And the bipartisan, multi-faith groups that come together in tough times are amazing in this area. But I agree with you. We should not have the rhetoric be heated like this. But we do need to keep in mind that there are many people who are just trying to divide us. And that was a lot of what I observed with Representative Omar's comments. And that's why we all came together to draft a very broad bipartisan resolution condemning hate in all its forms. Because she had also been the victim of Islamophobia right before her comments. So I think we all need to sit down and listen to each other and work together and not be divided, but I certainly understand your concerns. It is, and a lot of this kind of speech comes from the top. We can't disregard the fact that the president is somebody who said that there were fine people on both sides in Charlottesville, somebody who opened his administration with what I view as a racist Muslim ban, who has declared war on Latino